Behaviors you think are normal that are actually childhood trauma. The first is the freeze trauma response. If someone yells at you or you hear a loud noise, you might find yourself unable to speak. It's as if you've been petrified. Your mind has thoughts, but your mouth feels glued shut and your limbs feel stiff and unmovable. Often people who experience this were frequently subjected to scolding and hitting in their childhood. When a child is being beaten, they usually don't dare to run away. They can only endure it silently. In pain, afraid, sad, and angry, a child actually can't process so many complex emotions. Their only choice is to emotionally detach themselves from the situation, to experience as little of these awful feelings as possible. When such a child grows up, encountering a similar situation will cause them to freeze on the spot, unable to take any action to protect themselves. Some people call this cowardice, but it's not. It's just that when frightened, they instantly revert to their child self state they were in during their childhood trauma, that state of being completely unable to react. The second is catastrophic thinking. This means always imagining the worst possible outcome before doing something. It may seem like being prepared and foresighted, but in reality, this kind of thinking brings you unnecessary stress and burden. In the long run, we become prone to being overly worried about gains and losses, anxious and unsettled. This type of thinking often develops because they had emotionally volatile and strict parents. During childhood, they lived in constant fear, as if walking on thin ice. Making a small mistake would lead to severe punishment. Growing up in such a high-stress mental environment, the child comes to feel that even a slight misstep will lead to disaster. Over time, their subconscious becomes extremely sensitive to failure and making mistakes. Another is being overly prone to feeling shame. This means feeling intense shame over very ordinary things, then closing oneself off, afraid to reveal one's true inner thoughts, afraid to express one's opinions, and not knowing how to say no. If they accidentally reveal too much of themselves or do something, they feel deep shame. For many people, the root of this shame actually comes from shame-based upbringing in childhood. For example, some families, when educating their children, lack the patience to reason with them. Instead, they use the child's sense of shame to force the child to do or not do something. For instance, parents might say things like, "If you do that, what will others think of you? Be good. Don't talk nonsense. Or what will people think?" These kinds of educational tactics are essentially using shame to coerce and intimidate. It's a way to get the child to comply with their wishes with minimal time and effort. However, repeatedly using shame to intimidate results in the child, as an adult, feeling immediate shame as their first reaction when doing many things. What we can do about these issues. Help yourself build new, safe, and loving relationships. For example, a teacher who guides you, friends who are always by your side, a partner who constantly tells you that you are excellent and that they love you. These important people will form a new life environment for you. As for people who drain your energy, don't try to change them. Distance yourself from them instead.